Good morning, Nighthawk Nation. My name is Elijah Tim, your anchor for this week. And welcome to the HPS Upload, where we upload your latest news for you to download. At Hettinger Public School, we empower students to reach their full potential. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Breakfast and lunch for this week. Monday's lunch is corn dogs with potato rings. Tuesday's breakfast is breakfast pizza, and lunch is hamburgers with french fries. Wednesday's breakfast is breakfast sandwiches, and lunch is French red pizza. Thursday's breakfast is oatmeal with toast, and lunch is hamburger with potato hot dish. Friday's breakfast is muffins and sausage links, and lunch is chicken bowl. Silent reading will be 7th period this week. Bring a book. Please make sure that after school today, all the cars are out of the school parking lot. Come join us for the tailgate tonight at 5 o'clock. Coronation will be at 7 o'clock in the big gym. After that, we will go burn the Nighthawk in the parking lot. Short stories. From October 7th to October 16th, Title I will be accepting new or gently used books for their book drive. All books will be given to new families to encourage reading at home. Questions can be sent to Jody Larson at the school. Last Friday, students geared up for homecoming next week by transforming their classroom doors and hallways with Disney-themed designs. Speaking of homecoming, here are the following dress-up days. Monday is Mickey and Friends. Tuesday is Sleeping Beauty PJ Day. Wednesday is Twin/Duo Day. Thursday is Class Movie Dress-Up Day. Friday is Nighthawk Day. And now on to today's question. Why is a bullet like a tender glance? Find out the answer after today's weather. And now let's go to this week's story about Choir Fest in Hettinger by Brianna.
In today's story, we'll be showcasing the upcoming Choir Fest, where students from various schools come together and showcase their musical talents. This event features a various of performances from classic tunes to modern hits, as these young singers deliver captivating performances. It's a celebration of music and community, bringing joy to all who attend. Here is Miss Ehlers and two of her students to talk more about it. What are you most excited about when it comes to this Choir Fest?
I think the thing I'm most excited about is that it's just a bunch of schools coming together to sing, so it's like really bringing together other small communities since our other schools are not as big. So like Scranton's not that big, Bellfield's not that big, South Hart's not that big. I think the only school that we have that's really like a big school is Bowman, but even then it's like great to get our kids to experience large group singing.
What are some of the biggest challenges the choir has faced?
I think that leads to that large groups singing, just because we don't practice together at all until the day of the concert, and then it's like 3 hours of straight singing, so that can get really tough for some kids that are not used to singing for long periods of time, and then just one conductor with almost 200 kids is a big challenge as well.
Did you ever do Choir Fest as a kid?
I did briefly. Scranton, so I graduated from Scranton and we were only part of it for a couple years at that time, so I got like the back end of it, so like when Scranton was just now getting involved, and I really enjoyed it. I remember some of the songs, and actually one of the songs that we're doing this year for Choir Fest is the one we did my senior year, so I thought that was pretty cool.
As an audience member, what should I expect from this Choir Fest?
A lot of diversity, because each school gets to pick their own song, and then we sing four or five songs all together. So it really just brings different styles to the game. So it's not like you have to expect one style the entire time. It's just a lot of cool, different stuff being thrown together.
Do you find any music pieces difficult or fun to perform?
Yeah, some of them, the wording and just the tempo is tough, and then I think some of them will be fun because just all the voices melding together.
Are you nervous to perform with around 200 people?
Kind of. It's just not a lot of people I know, But then I also did the song, the stand song. So.
How long have you been in choir?
Well, I've been in choir for as many years as I can be in it. So since kindergarten, so that's probably 13 years I've been in choir.
What's the most memorable about doing it last time?
Well, I guess it was a fun experience last time with Choir Fest. It's just fun getting together with other schools and practicing songs and just making it a one big choir for the region. So just getting together and singing together.
In summary, Choir Fest is a set to showcase diverse performances from classical to modern hits celebrating music and community this October 14th. Thank you for listening to me, Miss Ehlers, and the students about the Choir Fest.
Thank you for that story. Now let's go to Matthew with sports.
Thank you, Elijah. So, Nighthawks did actually pretty well for sports. There are some insane highlights coming up, but let's look at some scores first. So, for volleyball, versus the Hazen Bison, C Squad won 2-1, JV won 3-0, and varsity, I should say, lost, I think? It's odd. 0-3. And for the New England Tigers, C Squad won 3-0, JV won 2-1, and varsity won 3-1. And versus the Richardson Taylor Raiders, they won 24-22 in overtime. That's a crazy game. Let's go look at the highlights from that game, actually. And so for sports this week, oh, never mind. There we go. Now we're back. So Nighthawks versus the Richardson Taylor Raiders. Once this long intro is over. So, Caden Anderson with a 47-yard touchdown. A little bit of confusion. I didn't exactly see where he was at first, but then he kind of pulled away, and then I was like, oh, there he is, as he's zooming past the enemy defenses all the way into the end zone. Only guy caught up to him and he just fell over. So then we got Caden Anderson with an 18-yard run, slips past one guy, past another guy, actually, and just shoves the guy into the ground, running right over him like a pancake before getting finally taken down. Now we got Caden Anderson with another 10-yard run. Well, not another one. This is a new one. This is a 10-yard run, just right past. Took another two guys, just take him down. And number 2, Gavin Parnell with a 20-yard reception. This is an amazing throw. He's open. The guy tries to get it. Nope, falls over, and then he gets tackled. And now, Caden Anderson with a game-winning 2-point conversion in overtime. There's a bit of interference with the camera here. We got a guy's head in the way, so kind of ruins the moment a little bit. But hey, there's nothing wrong with that. We get a repeat of it as well. Let's look at that catch. Barely kind of got it, but he was in. And now on to sports this week. For volleyball, Tuesday, C Squad JV and varsity versus Beach. That is an away game. Thursday, junior high JV and varsity versus Glen Olin. That is also an away game. And what do you know, on Saturday, a C Squad tournament versus Harding County. That's an away game. For football, Friday, varsity versus Grant County, but I feel like everybody already knew that's the homecoming game. And Trevor, listen up. You have Saturday, varsity regionals. Now back to you, Elijah.
And now introducing a new video segment where we showcase entertaining and inspiring online videos for classrooms discussion, simply called From the Internet.
Are you mad because I told you to be gentle with Maggie? You need to be gentle with the puppy. Right?
And now, let's go to Michaela with some weather.
Thank you. For this week's weather, it's going to be pretty warmer than usual, but it's going to cool off by the end of the week. For Monday, it's going to be a high of 80 with a low of 41. For Tuesday, it's going to be a high of 83 with a low of 46. For Wednesday, it's going to be a high of 83 with a low of 45. For Thursday, it's going to be a high of 82 with a low of 45 again. For Friday, it's going to be a high of 84 with a low of 46 with some clouds covering the sun. On Saturday, it's going to be a high of 69 and a low of 38. And on Sunday, it's going to be a high of 70 with a low of 41. And that's this week's weather. Back to you, Elijah.
Thank you for that weather report. And now to wrap up our broadcast, the answer to our question/riddle. Why is a bullet like a tender glance? Answer: because it pierces hearts. We would like to thank our producer, Kylie, for helping us make today's broadcast possible. And that's this week's news broadcast. Please like and subscribe to support this channel. We will see you next week, Monday at 9.
Transaction. Anything from coins orders, deposits, savings, ATM machines, check-ins, loans, and drive-thrus. We have you covered. Who are we? Dakota Western Bank.
Hettinger's Law for Vermeer is your trusted partner for Vermeer forage equipment. Built tough and backed by expert service, we are here to keep your operation running smoothly. At Law for Vermeer,